Hi, it's Natalie Alaimo from Natalie Alaimo International, and today in this video I want to show you how quickly and easily you're able to create some Facebook ads, either for your Facebook fan page or to send people to an external website address. The thing with Facebook ads is that you can get highly targeted with the people that you're trying to attract. However, in order to do that, you really do need to have a very good understanding of who your target market is. And you need to know things such as, are they male or female? Are they business owners or stay-at-home mums? Are they people that like to go scuba diving, or do they like to go for coffee dates instead? You need to understand what their likes and interests are, as well as their sex and age. You can also even target people based on location, where they live, or their relationship status. So if you're in the wedding planning business, you could target women that have just got engaged. So the first step is to really understand exactly who you're targeting, and then we're going to Facebook to create the ad. So if we all just go onto Facebook and we click on the Facebook button at the top corner here, then go down here to ads and pages. Now if you've already got some ads set up, you'll see that the campaigns you have will already be there. If you don't worry, there won't be anything there. All you need to do is click over here on create an ad. Now this will bring up the options where we can create an ad. Basically we have two different options for destinations. We can choose an external URL, or you can actually choose one of your fan pages. See if I admin a few fan pages. So I'm going to do one here to go directly to my fan page. I haven't actually tested and measured this myself, but I have been told by many people that do Facebook ads that you'll actually get a lower cost per click or lower cost per impression on Facebook ads if you're sending people internally to Facebook, so another Facebook fan page. When you're sending people outside of Facebook, Facebook don't like it because people potentially are leaving Facebook, so there is a higher charge for your ads. So if possible, send people internally to Facebook. Now, when you're sending people internally to Facebook, there is two different types you can choose from. There's standard Facebook ads and there's sponsored stories. I'm not going to talk about sponsored stories, I'm just going to talk about Facebook ads. So we just choose Facebook ads. Now the next option here for when you're choosing an internal Facebook page to send people to is which destination tab they land on. It used to be that it was only ever the default one that they were landing on. They now have changed it so you have different options of where you want people to land. So you could have a default landing tab for everyone else, and if you're running a special promotion, you can create a new tab just for those people and send the ads directly to that tab. When you're using a Facebook page, the title will always be the name of your page. There's no way of changing that. Then in here we enter the body text. So body text goes here. And you'll see that Facebook is actually giving you a sample down the bottom here of what your ad's going to look like. From there, you need to choose an image for your ad. By default, they'll get your profile image from your page. I'm not going to use that one, so I'm just going to choose another image here. I have found that people tend to get a better click-through rate when they're using pictures of people, so bear that in mind. However, it does depend on what your product or service is. Then the next option here is targeting. So you'll see over here on the right is our estimated reach. So this is based on the default options that they give you, which is the country we live in, 18 years or older, and people that aren't already connected to my page. So depending on what you're trying to do, I sometimes target the whole of Australia, other times I will target, say, Queensland, for example. And then every time you change one of these options in here, it changes the amount of people that you're reaching. Then here, if we put in an age group, so say 30 plus, most of my market are women, so we'll choose women. And in here is the likes and interests. So this is where you put in things such as business owner or business ownership, working from home, whatever it may be. And you'll see that this number will change all the time. Now don't be too worried if the number is quite low. You can put in a few different things and it adds up your targeting, and I generally have I think it was about 20,000 people based on the statistics I put in, so that's fine. Just play around with it. It's really important to get your better target market. Don't worry so much about the people, because all the amount of people that you will be targeting will be your target market, so it's a better conversion rate. Then the next option here is you can target anyone. The best option really though is people that are not already your fans. If you're doing it to attract fans, then you don't want your fans seeing it, you're just wasting your time. Then you can also do advanced demographics, where you can target people on their birthday, if they're interested in men or women, what relationship they're in, and also education and work. It's not really relevant for my business, so I don't target by any of those things, but depending on what your business is, they're the options you've got. Then the next section here is you can add it to a campaign. You just click here and create a new one, put a name in, and then set your budget. And the budget is for the whole campaign. I recommend when starting only start with $5 or $10 a day, so that you can test and measure to make sure what's working. Then you can change here your schedule of when you want to run the ads for. And then we come down to the pricing. You've got two different options. You have pay per click, which means your ad is shown lots of different times depending on your bid price, and then you only pay when someone actually clicks on it. Or the other option is pay per impression, which means that you will pay every time your ad's been shown for 1,000 times. So as you can see, the pay per impression bid they're suggesting is 68 US cents, where the pay per click is $1.59. Now, for my business, I used to start with pay per click, and I was paying roughly around 80 cents per click based on my targeting. Oh, sorry, I was bidding 80 cents per click. My averaging was around 20 or 30 cents. Then the pay per impression I'm just starting to play with at the moment. I'm working out that the pay per impression, I'm getting a lot more impressions, and at this moment I'm actually getting a lot more clicks through, and it's a cheaper option for me. I would recommend setting up 2 exact ads and doing one cost per click and one cost per impression, and just test and measure, work out what's the best for your business. If you're only doing $10 a day, they're not going to be able to charge you any more than that, and just continue to work out with the one that works the best for you. So once you've worked all of those things out, you can click here and review the ad, and Facebook will show you a sample of what your ad is. It's just asking me to just choose that campaign so I can review the ad. So it just basically shows you what your ad looks like. And then what happens is, so obviously I'm not going to run this one, Facebook then have to review the ad. So you click here on place order, and then your ad will go into review status, and then Facebook will either approve or disapprove it. Most of my ads have been approved. Occasionally I have had ones that are disapproved. Just have a quick look here at the advertising guidelines, and they do tell you why they're disapproved. So that's basically all there is to setting up an ad. The main thing to remember though is set up more than one, test and measure, and set your budgets low until you work out what works for your business. So it's Natalie Alaimo from Natalie Alaimo International, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.